Hi, hello. My name's Christina, but you can call me Chris. I might be starting YouTube, so if you see this there, then I obviously did. I just like vlogging and I like editing videos, so I'm doing that. Anyway, we're here in my bathroom today because I am gonna be doing like a little glow up with me for my birthday / going to see my fiance / going on a holiday to visit all my family. I'm gonna do a bunch of things, like I'm gonna dye my hair, I'm gonna get my nails done, I'm probably gonna re-bleach my eyebrows because I haven't done that in ages, I'm gonna change all my jewelry and my face. First of all, I'm gonna do like a full body reset and I'll show you all of the products that I use in that, and I'm gonna fix my hair because this is not my preferred hairstyle. To start off with, I use a hair removal cream on my legs. It's called the Veet Pure. I buy the one with the sponge. There's two different kinds. This one's just slightly cheaper, but it does the same thing. And then for my underarms and down there, I am gonna use Veet Expert. It's just a little bit stronger, it gets those like tougher hairs, it's really good. Then when I'm in the shower, I scrub all that off with my favorite Kmart exfoliating glove. And then I like to wash my face. I just use this salicylic acid foaming cleanser because it opens up all the pores. And then I like to use this Nivea gentle scrub. I really love it. And I usually do that while I'm washing my hair. So this is my shampoo. And then there's this matching conditioner that I'm also going to use. Usually after I do that, I'll use this hair mask. It's from L'Oreal. I really love it. It's for like longer hair, but I've since cut my hair off. So I'm looking at maybe finding a different one, also by L'Oreal, because I really like their, you know. Anyway, I use this Dove exfoliating scrub after that as well. When I get out of the shower, I will probably show you all the different things that I do, but usually like I'll moisturize, I'll do my nails and stuff. I'm gonna bleach my eyebrows, I'm gonna do that on camera. I don't know if you can see my armpit hair. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get rid of because it is a look, but it's not the look that I'm going for. This is how much of the cream I use on my legs, and this will usually only get about both of my calves. I love this stuff, I swear by it. I don't like shaving. I have it all on. I am gonna go take a shower now. Hello, I'm back from my shower. I'm going to show you what I do with my skincare now. It's a little tub of stuff. You saw me use my salicylic acid face wash. This is a niacinamide facial mist. Because this is lighter than the other stuff I put on my face, I put this on first because I feel like if I do it in the other order, this won't actually be getting into my skin. So my face is dry and I just go and I just tap it in. I tap it in and then I use 2% lactic acid serum. By the way, I got everything from Kmart because as you can see, my skin is pretty good, but recently I've been like super stressed out and I've been breaking out a lot and it's like low-key been really bad. So I just bought some like cheap skincare because I remember hearing someone say once, I don't trust skincare from Kmart because it's so cheap, like what else are they putting in it? And then someone was like, you can literally read the ingredients on the back of the bottle, like it is the same stuff, just it's only $6 instead of $26. So I figured, because I'm a baddie on a budget, that I would just get the cheap stuff and see if it worked, and if it worked then maybe get the more expensive stuff, and it's working pretty well. I've got like a little pimple down there, but I mean overall I think my skin looks really good. You can let me know what you think. Usually I do this little routine at night and I put these niacinamide patches on to sleep in, and I sleep with them on because they're really slippery. So instead I'm going to use these old ones. They're like retinol patches from Skin Republic. I'm gonna go to the mirror to do that because I'm blind. Yeah, so that's pretty much most of the skincare stuff I do. I have some nail stuff that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna dry my hair. I don't know what I'll do. You'll see what I'll do, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out. I could probably just bleach my eyebrows right now. So, little fun story time. I wanted to do brown raccoon tails in my hair, but they didn't have any brown dye. I went and bought red because I was like, oh, it's fine, like, you know, spoiler alert, it was not fine. I hated it because it came out pink. But I think part of that is user error because I low-key feel like I applied it kind of wrong. So I'm just mixing some bleach and peroxide in this little bowl. Looks like this. And then I'm just gonna mix it up with, this is actually like an eyebrow filler in thing, but I just use it to put bleach on my eyebrows because, I mean, you can kind of guess, I'm bleaching my eyebrows. I don't like filling them in. I do the exact opposite of that. I would shave them off, but the like awkward period of time when they're growing back in is like so annoying. So it's all mixed in. You can see it's all blue. I'm just gonna do everything over here because I can see myself enough in that, I think. I'm just gonna set a 10-minute timer, and then by the time the bleach is all on, you know, and has sat for that long, it should be fine. Oh, this is actually harder than I expected in the camera. I'm always super scared about getting this in my eyes. Anyway, it's also not very good for my eyebrow piercings. You put your Glad wrap on over the top and it like sets it in. I look really dumb still, but I just want to show you what moisturizer I'm going to use because while I wait for this, I'm just going to moisturize my entire body. Okay guys, we're back. I don't think it's fully bleached them. Oh, I take that back actually. It has. Unless I just wiped my entire eyebrow off, I can't tell. It's bleached, but I'm going to go check in the mirror because I'm not sure if I like it. Yeah, okay, some of the hairs aren't like fully bleached. So I'm gonna make up another batch and I'm gonna put it back on and I'm gonna do all the same shit again. I'm gonna go to the mirror to apply it again. Okay, here's my paste. Okay, I think I put a much better coat on this time. I'm gonna use the same piece of Glad wrap because we aren't wasteful here. I'm gonna go for another 8 minutes. This should work this time. Usually it takes about 2 rounds anyway, so. In the meantime, I figured I would show you my lip scrub. This is a homemade lip scrub. It's in a little mini Vaseline container, but it's literally just honey, sugar, and Vaseline, I think. Oh, I was gonna say it does separate a little bit, but I was gonna show you, but it doesn't actually look too bad this time. So usually I just whack it on my lips for like a little bit, then I scrub it off, and then I put Vaseline on. And then I give a little scrub. I'll put Vaseline on. That is perfect timing because now it is time to take off the bleach. The point is to look like you don't have eyebrows, but you do. I'm gonna take my hair down now. I'm gonna have to let it dry. Pink is like all gone, thank God. I am gonna go do my nails. Not get my nails done, but I'm gonna prep them to get done. So come with me. So I'll just show you the products that I use and then I'm probably gonna like time lapse this or something. Oh shit. Hang on, I forgot I have to like do my hair kind of so it dries properly. I want it to dry in a certain shape. So, and what I've done is I've wet my fringe in a way that hopefully is going to make it dry without the annoying line. So I'm going to show you what I do with my nails. I cut them and I file them and then I cut the cuticles off and I put cuticle exfoliant and then I put on this Revita nail oil and then I put on this calcium nail strength stuff and then I put on this. I'm going to clean the existing nail polish off. I'm going to cut and file my nails and I'm going to do the cuticle exfoliant and then the oil, and that's all I'm going to do because then they're going to put like nails on me obviously. So I'm trying to just get my nails sort of ready for that. There's a time lapse and I'll be back after the time lapse. There was like a slight short intermission there because I ran out of card space. I didn't have an SD card, so I put it all on my computer before I could come back. Anyway, my hair's dry now, so after I finish doing my nails, I'm probably gonna dye my hair. I'm also gonna take these off. Yeah, so my nails are all prepped for my appointment later today. I'm probably gonna dye my hair now because I want to try and get rid of this pink. Oh, I'm also gonna cut my hair. I forgot I was gonna do that. Maybe just a little tiny trim because it's getting long. We'll see what I want to do. Okay, we're back in the bathroom where I'm going to trim my hair and then dye it. But I do have to go get the dye. I'm gonna be using this Manic Panic stuff. I'm not getting into the hair dye yet. I'm leaving my fringe alone and I'm leaving the little short bits alone. But everything else I'm going to cut. This is what I did last time. Fuck, I need a hairbrush. Hairbrush. What I like to do is have a hair tie and I make a section like this in the middle of my head, you know, and I always assume it's straight, but I never actually quite know. You've got to commit. You've got to not be afraid. So then I like to try and brush it all upward because you want to make sure there's no bumps. Brad Mondo taught me that. And then you're gonna want to tie everything up. If you want a professionally good haircut, you have to go to a hairdresser. Like, that's just the truth. If you want it to be perfect, even all the way around, you just have to go to a hairdresser, okay? You can't achieve that at home. You have to be okay with it being not perfect. I don't really care that much because I'm not taking very much off. You probably won't notice much of a difference.
moments. Got my flat scissors. I always get nervous, but there's really no need to be nervous. I'm just gonna take off a little chunk, make it all the same kind of length. Now I'm going all the way up like this. It's easier in a mirror. I'm gonna be so honest with you, it's easier in a mirror. I don't know if you can see me if I stand over here. All the way straight upwards, and then I'm just gonna take a little trim off like that. Now it's all going to be roughly the same length, but what I like to do is just get my little feathering scissors like this, and I'll cut a little bit higher and I'll just drag them through just to make it a little bit not perfect. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be perfect, you know, and I like to feather out the bottom a lot more. Okay, so that's what we've got going on. But we want to trim this part down here, don't we? So I will say this part, I really don't know what I did last time. I winged it then, I'm winging it now. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back to my mirror because this is scary. I cut like a tiny bit off, but you can see how that's pretty even. I don't want to know what it looks like from the back. The back is none of my business. I used to kind of laugh when people would say that, but now that since I cut and dye my own hair, the back is none of my business. Again, I like to take my feathering scissors just because they make everything, I don't know, you get what I mean. Whatever I said before. This is what we're left with, you know, it's just the exact same thing, just shorter and layered. I mean, if you look at it, it's not really that much shorter. The last time I did this, I took a shit ton of hair off my head, but I kind of just wanted to give it a trim to make it just up a little bit nicer and get any sort of split ends off. So now I'm probably gonna dye it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit nervous. So I have my little sections that I'm gonna dye. Oh, I'm also gonna change my glasses. It doesn't matter if I get them stained. Anyway, I don't really know how I'm gonna film this, but I don't need too much dye because I'm only doing like some raccoon tails. So I'm only gonna put like about that much in. Anyway, just wish me luck. Thank you guys. I'm gonna say that that is my fringe done. Okay, that's one side done. Okay, that is the other side done. I'm gonna set a timer for 30 minutes and then I'm gonna come back and wash it out in cold water. I hope this works this time because this would be super cute. I'll be back. Okay guys, my timer just went off. I am gonna rinse this out now. I'm just gonna get cold water and rinse it out because that's what the instructions said to do. You probably won't be able to see me do this, so I'm just gonna not record. I don't know if it worked as well as I wanted it to. I'm gonna go blow dry it. You can barely fucking see it. You can see it here on the edge. Like on the sides, you can barely tell that it's... Oh, I'm gonna have to dye it again. Look, you can't even see. I put more dye in. I hope it works this time because that actually kind of really pissed me off. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been a while, like 40 minutes. And I'm gonna try and wash it out. Okay, I'm gonna try and blow dry it now. Okay, it's not super obvious, but I think that's because my hair is still wet. Because I didn't want it to be like a super, like, bam, in your face. Like, you know, with like the different levels, like the different lines. But I think this will be perfect. I just need to wait for it to dry. But I'm running out of daylight, so I'm gonna go get my nails done. Then I realized that I have to change my piercings before I get my nails done because otherwise I am not gonna be able to do it. So let's come with me back into my bedroom to try and change my piercing jewelry because yeah, I'm fucking, I'm so scrambled. I'm such like a scrambled, I literally cannot put you anywhere. There's nowhere I can put you where you'll be able to see what I'm doing. That might be the best you're gonna get is like just this little me down here doing my own thing. I've got a bunch of jewelry. I'm gonna put these spiky ones in my eyebrows now. Okay, I have these spikes on these really ginormous bars because otherwise they squish the piercing and it hurts really bad. This eyebrow, whenever I change it, it always gives me trouble and I can never quite get it all the way through the hole first try. So
There we go. Low-key the bars are a little bit big for my eyebrows. I prefer it like this than it like pinching my eyebrow. I'm gonna change my septum to the clicker because I don't have spikes for my nose ring yet. She was my best friend for a while and then I stopped liking how she looked. And now I'm gonna change my earrings. So I am cleaning these with my little wipe. I've had a lot of problems with my ear piercings, so I get a little bit like nervous changing them, but you know, like we just gotta do. I also am a little bit uncomfortable wearing dangly earrings sometimes, so I might take these out later tonight, but I'll definitely put them back in tomorrow / over the holiday. I don't like changing my earrings out too much, just because like I mentioned, I've had a lot of problems with my earrings, so it kind of stresses me out when I change them. So I like to leave them in for like a little while. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I just prefer it. But there we go. I just got both of those in super easily, so I'm just going to show you. They're these little teeth. They're super cute, and then these are my big spikes and my little bull ring. So that is it. This is the jewelry that I'm wearing out. My sister-in-law got this for me. This is my dress. It actually also used to be my sister-in-law's. It's got pockets, and I'm wearing these little sandals that my sister-in-law actually also has the exact same pair. She loves them so much, and I got them because of her. Anyway, I am going to go get my nails done, and I'm actually going to film the transition for like the 1 millionth time because I have it in my head what I want. I will get my nails done. These are the nails. Very cutesy, very demure. That's pretty much it for my glow up. Oh yeah, this is like the final hair. I'm really happy with it. I'm super happy with how that came out. This is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, I guess. I don't know. But bye.